It's an absolutely picture perfect day. It's early May, it's 55 degrees, there's no wind, clear blue skies. Can you hear it in the background? The birds are singing. It is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous day. It's about 8:45 in the morning, and I'm all camoed up. I got my shotgun. We're gonna see if we can get a turkey this morning. I like to be out there already, set up in the dark in the mornings. But in order to do that, I would have had to have left town at like 3 in the morning. And I'm just getting too old for that kind of craziness. So we're getting here. We'll be set up by 9 o'clock anyway. And yeah, we're going to set up for a little bit, see if we can see a turkey and or other critters. Yeah, I'm not too picky. See some deer would be great too. But we'll pick it up when I get set up out in the turkey woods. Well, I've been here for about 2 hours. It's about 11 o'clock now. I saw 3 turkeys and heard lots of songbirds. But 2 of the turkeys were way the hell out into this cut cornfield. And I shot a few seconds of footage of them, but footage isn't the greatest when you're zoomed that far out. There's a lot of distortion. But turkey number 3, I'm sitting here, it was about a half hour ago now, and I was looking out towards the cornfield, which is that way, just because that's what I do when I'm here. And I heard a turkey making a warning call. I don't really know how to explain it. I sure as heck can't do it with my mouth. But it's like, I was looking over here and it's like, ooh, that turkey's very close. And it was over here. And I slowly turned my head and it was probably about 20 feet away, right over here. I didn't hear it coming at all. The only blue jay. But yeah, it was just right here. And of course the camera's facing that way because that's where I'm expecting to see stuff. So no footage of the close turkey, but she was there. And of course, even if it was a tom, there would have been no way for me to turn that direction and get a shot because it was so close. It would have just ran out. It would have taken off and ran into the trees. And I didn't try to get the camera on it either because I didn't want to spook her any more than she already was. But with that, I think I am going to head back to the pickup. We're going to make a slow walk, see if we can see anything moving, catch something moving maybe, who knows. And I'm going to have lunch, so we'll pick it up either on the way back or when I'm stuffing my face. We're ready for dinner. It's a decent spot for dinner. Good view of a bay off the river. So we are going super simple for dinner. We got a bun. How easy is that? A slice of cheese. And we're going to add something else to it. we got a big old hunk of ham here. Break it down a bit. There we go. Ham and cheese. And to go along with it, some Crunchies, Old Dutch cheese, cheddar cheese curls. These are good. I like these. And probably have to put them up here so we can see them. And to wash all that good stuff down, we're going to go with a Mellow Yellow today. I'm out of Mountain Dew, but I got Mellow Yellow. There we go. That simple. So I'm going to eat, enjoy the view, figure out what we're going to do for the rest of the afternoon. So we got a ways to go until I head back out turkey hunting. So I might scout around and see if I can switch things up and try a completely new spot. So I might do that this afternoon. We'll see. And we'll pick it up later. Well, that's super cool. Sitting here having lunch. Coyote walking the shoreline on the other side over there. That's not something you see very often. It's like middle of the day. Yeah, super cool. I was out doing some looking around and I got some turkey spotted. They are out, they're in the same cornfield I was sitting next to this morning, but they're at the opposite end of the trees. It looks like there's at least one tom with them. So I am going to try to get around them and get to the opposite end of the trees and set up, hopefully get there before they get there. I got a long ways to go, so I got a lot of hoofing to do. So I'll shut the camera down for now. We'll pick it up, hopefully, when we see a turkey. I did get close to a rooster pheasant, but that season isn't open. Got fairly close to a couple of geese. Again, that season isn't open. And the one gobbler I saw was way out of range. I just heard one gobble. But because I was talking, I don't know where it came from. Now, there's a group of trees over here to the east of me, and there are 3 maybe toms right on the edge of it, and there is one dilapidated hay bale along those trees, and they're just to the west of that. So I think I have a plan for the morning. I think I'm going to set up, well, it's still dark, be getting dark yet. I'm going to set up right next to that, just on the west side of that hay bale. And hopefully in the morning they fly down right to me. But with that, I am going to wrap it up out here. I just heard another gobble. I'm going to wrap it up out here and head back to camp and cook up some food because I am very hungry. We'll pick it up back there. All right, we got the grill heating up, and it is supper time. And for supper tonight, we have Texas toast pizzas. And if you don't know what that is, it's probably because I just made it up. What we have is Texas toast. We got 4 of these left, and they are thawed. So these, because they've been sitting in the cooler all day, so they thawed out. And these are not going to take very long to cook. So here's my plan. Yep. We're going to set those on there for, I should be timing this, but I don't know where my phone's at. So we're going to set those on for a very short period of time. And we have some pizza sauce. We have some pepperonis and the mozzarella cheese. And when I say these aren't going to take very long, I think that side is probably done. Nope, not quite. Could just look at them. Okay, we'll leave them on there for just a little bit longer, and when we're ready, we'll show you what the next step is. Okay, so they've been on there for about 2 minutes, and whoop, that one started to blacken a bit. You just want them good and hot. Oh yeah, that one we left on a little too long right there. Okay, I took them off the grill because they cook so fast. And by the time I get all of this done, the Texas toast would be burning, and the cheese and stuff wouldn't even be melted yet. So put some pizza sauce on there, smear it around. Get the pepperonis out. It takes as long to set this up as it does to cook it. Then we'll add some mozzarella cheese. Oh my goodness. That was a big bug. It just flew past me, and I really hope it didn't go in the pickup topper. Maybe I should have done this away from the topper so bugs didn't fly in there. I'm going to freak out if that was actually a June bug and it starts crawling on me later tonight. Let's see where it went. Okay, so we got them ready. Now we'll set them back on the grill. Of course, cheesy side up. And we'll let those go for a couple of minutes. Okay, cheese is melty. And the bread burns pretty fast, but that doesn't look like it's too bad. Well, here, we'll show it on the GoPro. There we go. Three and 4. And all we need to do is get the cheese melty, because everything is, all you got to do is heat it up. You're not actually cooking anything. You're just warming stuff up. Let's get the grill turned off. Let's set this down on the ground. There we go. Texas Toast Pizzas. Very quick, very easy, and very good. And of course you can play around with it and put whatever you want on there for toppings, just so it doesn't take very long to cook. That's the key. Because the Texas toast does not take very long to cook on a grill. But these things are tasty. And of course, to go along with it, we have a Mason's root beer. I don't think I've had one of these. I think this is the first one of these that I've had. Yep, tastes like root beer. So that means it's good. So I'm going to munch on my pizzas, drink my root beer, and we're going to wrap it up for tonight, and we'll pick it up in the morning. Well, it's morning time, and a pretty nice morning it is at that. It's 56 degrees, not much wind, stars are out, which I'm kind of surprised. Last night after I tried to go to sleep, about 10:30, 11 o'clock, somewhere in there, the wind really started blowing last night. It came up and it blew and blew and blew, and it made it really difficult to sleep, at least for me. But it did calm down about 1 o'clock, so last night was not a good sleeping night for me. But we got through it, and we are very early in the morning. It is currently 4:30. Did I mention it's 56 degrees? So it's it's nice. It's nice. But I am going to have some breakfast. And for breakfast, we have a iced honey bun, a Little Debbie iced honey bun, and a Dunkin' iced coffee, mocha, the rich and chocolatey. Yes, these are good. My last trip I was on was the first time I had this flavor, and it's like, yep, I need to get those again. So that's what I'm going for this morning. Need an iced coffee to kickstart me. And a honey bun. And hopefully those turkeys are roosted where I seen them last night. And they'll fly down from roost right on top of me this morning. That's the plan. So we'll pick it up when we get out there and start seeing those turkeys. We're close. It kind of worked. But the lead hen spotted me. So they hung up just too far out. So I've actually adjusted a little bit. I actually pulled my decoy so they don't see that. And I moved back in further. So we still have some shooting lanes right out in front of me. So it is more comfortable because I got a tree to lean against back here. So we'll sit here for a while longer. I think it's only 20 after 7. So hopefully another one will walk by. We'll keep our fingers crossed. Well, it's about 11 o'clock. I've been sitting here for about 5 hours. And if you've ever tried sitting on the ground for 5 hours, you know it's not very comfortable. So my butt is really tired or sore. My legs are sore from stretching and trying to sit differently. It's like, it's time to pack it in on this one. I ended up having was it 3 hens and a tom that were just down the line here. the lead hen saw me and stopped, and that was all she wrote. They didn't come any closer. I'm not sure how the video turned out on those, but it was close. It was close. It almost worked. After that initial close encounter over here, nothing else. Well, I take that back. One hen did come out over that direction, and she went out into the field. She didn't come very close, but... And then I did see 2 deer that came out of the trees over here, but there was so much stuff in the way I couldn't get the camera to focus on them, so I didn't get any footage of those. But with that, I think I'm going to wrap it up on the turkey season. Been out 4 times, got close once, and I think now I'm going to start turning my attention more to fishing. So no turkey this year, but we got some close encounters, not only with some turkeys but with some deer, so it was good. It was good. It's always fun to do this stuff. And this morning I finally finished my book that I've been working on for about 2 years, I think. So with that, we are going to wrap it up on this one, and we will pick it up next time.